Hey, what's up guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are going Funko Pop hunting down nowhere because today we're doing, obviously, it is Funko News Friday. I know we had a whole complex, which I'll talk about later in the video, about like all the postings been like kind of all over the place, but it's gonna get back on schedule, obviously, with today making a video. There won't be any stream today as well, but other than that though, if you guys could make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. I really do appreciate everybody liking, commenting, and subscribing. Obviously, just watching the videos really helps me out a ton. I'm trying to get monetized, so just watch. That's all we need right now is just watch hours. So you guys watching the streams, the videos, even the art, the little shorts, definitely appreciate it immensely. Helps me out a ton, and obviously we're trying to get monetized before the end of the year. So just keep watching, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps out with the algorithm. So other than that though, let's switch to this chair. Talk about the leak because there's not too many, but there is some things I do want to talk about because there is some pretty cool stuff that is dropping very soon. So let's talk about it. Alright guys, so now that we are here obviously to talk about more Funko leaks, I know that the schedule's been a little dicey because the last video we did, which would have been on Wednesday, I believe I posted that, we ended up posting the leaks that were from last week, and it's mostly what happened was on last Friday, I got quite busy, and you guys probably know, I think I made a post about it. And then on Saturday dropped, I think I streamed, made an art short, I don't know what I did. And it all kind of I don't really remember exactly what happened in that exact moment, but we ended up just for some reason, content, I don't know what we did. We might have made other videos, I don't remember. But we did post the video on Wednesday, Tiny Leak, so I know you're getting two leak videos, but don't worry, this is the one coincidence that this is happening. I just don't want to talk about the leaks that were happening, obviously, this week, and still get this video out for you guys. However, there won't be a stream today. I know I didn't stream, I think, yesterday either, but there will be a stream definitely tomorrow, obviously, because I want to get back on the stream again. I have to go to work today, so I don't have a lot of time today to play around with all that stuff, but we will get all that content for you guys tomorrow. However, though, that's not today. We obviously talk about leaks. I do want to go Funko Pop hunting. We haven't done that in a while, and I definitely want to get back to that. I don't even remember the last time we pop hunted, but content's gonna definitely get more crazier and better, obviously, the longer the year goes on. However, let's talk about some of the leaks we do have. Starting off with this first set, which is basically Welcome to Derry, the prequel series we're supposed to be getting on HBO. And if you guys see, it has Bob Gray. Obviously, it has the Skeleton Man. It has the pop town with Pennywise in the wagon. And then obviously Pennywise himself. Genuinely such a cool set. I don't know when this show exactly releases on HBO, but I do know it's supposed to be coming out this year, I believe. And the way they did the pops genuinely looks so cool. That Pennywise looks actually menacing, and then the way they did the Bob Gray variant, because I believe that Pennywise is Bob Gray, if I'm correct. I could be 100% wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Somebody in the comments can let me know. I have seen both though. I've seen It Part 1 and I've seen It Part 2, and I don't remember them actually showing a human version of him. I mean, maybe there was. I don't remember much from the old one either, though. I do remember watching it because there was a bathtub scene, and that's all I remember. But this genuinely looks pretty cool. I'm happy with this set, honestly. Not a set that I'm going to pick up because I've never been a huge Pennywise fan, but I do find it interesting for my fans there. Then right here we do have a new, I think this is a new one, of an Ozzy Osbourne cover. Rest in peace to Ozzy. Obviously going to be the Bark at the Moon cover with a flocked variant, flocked, I guess so. And it's obviously, my guess is because obviously he passed. They're obviously trying to make, Funko Pops off it. Unless this has already been out and I didn't know about that, but I'm pretty sure it's a new pop. So, those are those two main pops to talk about. And obviously, those are stuff that I'm not going to pick up, obviously, but they're still there. I know that everyone's been hyping up Ozzy. Again, that's usually what happens when people do pass. Everyone starts becoming big fans and talking about how great they loved it. And I don't know. I feel like if you didn't talk about it prior, I don't really want to talk, because I wasn't that big of an Ozzy fan, and I'm not going to come in here and say to you guys and obviously be like, oh, I loved him and blah blah and I like this. I just feel like everyone should keep it real 100% of the time, and if you didn't really care for someone when they weren't here, I don't think you should start making their legacy crazier when they're not here, you know what I mean? If you like them now, then like them when they're gone. If you don't like them now, I don't see why you have to start liking them when they're gone, you know what I mean? No disrespect or nothing, of course, but that's just my personal take on that. However, getting back to Funko Pops, we do got Fiona and Cake Funko Pops. This is a new wave of, obviously, Fiona and Cake, and they genuinely look so clean. I'm genuinely happy we're getting more Adventure Time Pops. Obviously, this would be it says they're part of Adventure Time. They're not part of the Fiona and Cake show from HBO, but I still think these are so cool. That Cake genuinely looks crazy. I don't even think that Cake is a Pop Plus, and I feel like that should have been. That literally looks like a Pop Plus. Either way, it doesn't really matter now that everything's the same price, but those are genuinely such cool Pops. I'm genuinely hyped on those ones. Then next up for my Ben 10 fans, we do obviously have Ben himself, and then we have Heat Blast, one of the Omni things he uses with his watch. I really could not tell you anything that's happened in Ben 10. I know a lot of people like Ben 10, but it's not something that I think about typically. However, I guess a lot of people really like Ben 10, and so that's definitely there for my fans of obviously Ben 10. And it's a show I might go back and watch one day, and just to see how much I like it, because maybe I really will enjoy it. Because a lot of people seem to talk. It's kind of like Avatar. I hadn't watched Avatar, and then I went back and watched it, and I was like, dude, this is actually such a good show, and it stands up to today's like standards of what a good show is. And I just love it. Then next up, of course, from my JoJo Bizarre Adventure fans, we have Jonathan Joestar and Dio right there. And they look so... I see a lot of people cosplay Dio. I think it was EvanTube HD did it. It's been a long time, but he did do a Dio cosplay to one of the events he was going to. And it genuinely, they look cool. I think those are definitely like a great set of Funko Pops for if you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a show that I've been definitely thinking about watching. A while back, I showed a book that I got from my work that they gave me. And it was obviously the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure book. And so I kind of I'm like, well, maybe I should obviously watch JoJo's. I don't know. I'm still trying to watch One Piece. Man, I just am getting right to the point about getting to Impel Down. Genuinely crazy. Dude, Boa, I love Boa. Dude, Boa is so cool. Obviously, that's about right where I'm at. And yeah, so now I'm at the crazy parts. Because really, once you get through Impel Down and then Marineford, everything just goes crazy. Because after that, I guess the show takes a serious turn. Like, where comedy is not the highlight of the show. It's just the pure, like, just sadness and story. So obviously I got to get there, and I've heard it goes crazy, because obviously I've heard that I don't know exactly what happened. I know obviously I've obviously it's been out for a long time, so a lot of spoilers, but I have seen where people say that this is about right once you get to past Marineford and go into Fishman Island, like the show transitions to a completely different style, and you don't even feel like you're watching the same show. So obviously now I have to get there, and of course now I'm at Impel Down, so I'm excited to see what they do there. Then right here we do have a new official prototype pop right here of obviously Kid Naruto with the paint when he obviously was like, trying to be a nuisance at the very beginning of the show. And obviously it won't look like that, but it's basically, that's how the prototypes work. They usually look like very basic molds, and then they obviously color them in later when they have the officialized, finalized design done. So just so that they don't obviously waste money making a perfect like one-to-one pop colored and everything, and then it's like, oh, we don't like that. So they obviously do prototypes like this to see if they like the design. Definitely looks cool. Shout out obviously to Jose Rodriguez Proto 101 group. They're the ones that obviously posted this, so that's cool. And next up, over at Entertainment Earth, we are getting obviously the new exclusives for Naruto of obviously the Sanin editions of Orochimaru and Tsunade. So obviously at some point we'll probably be getting Jiraiya as well. They definitely look pretty cool. This is their like Sanin outfits, so it's cool that we're getting those. They are both going to be Entertainment Earth exclusives, so check out Entertainment Earth if you do want them. And they definitely look, I'm definitely going to pick them up. I do like them. Also, now we have this one. The Alabasta Nami is going to be available at Funko, or it should already be available at Funko, and that's obviously that Alabasta one, which I do really want. Hopefully I can get that one for the collection, because as you guys know, I'm a big One Piece fan. Definitely want this one, because obviously I've been through Alabasta. I'm trying to like pick up the pops from the arcs I have been through. Now, this isn't exactly like a Funko Pop leak, but I still want to talk about it. If you wanted to, you can start pre-ordering up your Avatar The Last Airbender X Magic the Gathering cards. Definitely a set that I'm tempted to kind of go crazy into, and kind of maybe this might be the reason I get into Magic is through Avatar. Because I love Avatar, and I'd love to get into Magic, but I'm always hesitant because Magic is a very like complex game with so many like older sets and different characters and different cards. But maybe with Avatar, I can feel comfortable to hop in there and maybe see if I enjoy the game. So obviously, I have played like the Magic the Gathering Arena on the phone, but I do want to collect the cards because, dude, the art looks crazy. I've seen some of the art for the Airbender ones, and Avatar looks crazy. So I definitely might pick up this set, but it is also available for pre-order if you do want it. Then right over here, we obviously do have our first look at Tusk from Solo Leveling. It's going to be a GameStop exclusive, limited to 9,500 pieces or 9,500 pieces, depending on how you want to say it. And I have a picture also with the glow, because I've heard the glow is very underwhelming right here. You guys obviously see. Shout out to PXang Funko, I guess. I don't know. But they have the glow version right there to showcase, and I've heard it's it looks kind of disappointing. It's a light blue. Obviously, I haven't really watched too much Solo Leveling, but obviously when I do get there, I definitely want to obviously watch it, and then I'll probably want this pop because it genuinely looks really cool. Then next up, after that, the next thing we do have to talk about is obviously going to be, this isn't really anything, again, not Funko related, but tickets for the Demon Slayer movie did officially drop today. I will definitely be there on release day. It drops September 12th. I think it drops on September 7th if you're a Crunchyroll owner. I don't know if I can find that again, but if you're a Crunchyroll like account subscription, I believe you can go like on September 7th to an early screening. Obviously, I don't have a Crunchyroll account, so I'll be watching on September 12th, but I'm so excited, dude. We got Demon Slayer, the next movie. This is the first part of 3 movies of getting into the Infinity Castle. It's going to go absolutely crazy. Everybody knows this is genuinely part of like the craziest arcs in Demon Slayer, so this is going to be so cool. I definitely am excited. We'll be definitely cosplaying, making videos, and having a great time. But that is obviously today. You can officially go get your tickets, so make sure to go get them before they sell out, of course. I don't know if they will, of course, in everyone's area, but they are there if you want to see that. Then finally, the last pop we do have to talk about is this Super Saiyan Goku, limited obviously to 1,200 pieces, very limited. Obviously, it's limited with a Vend. I don't know how to say that exactly. But there's the picture right there of the battle damaged Super Saiyan Goku. Genuinely looks really cool. It's one of the better Goku molds. I mean, there's great Goku molds, obviously, but being that I don't watch Dragon Ball, that genuinely looks really cool. And I'm going to post a second picture, though, of obviously with the little post from obviously Vend HQ talking about this whole thing and explaining okay, this is all the how to get it, when it's dropping, and all that other fun stuff. So that is there for all of my fans of Dragon Ball that do want that Goku if you want to. It's very limited. I think it's more limited than even the Naruto and the Frieren, so it's going to be really a hard grab for anybody, but that is still such a cool pop, and if you do get it, definitely tag me and comment down below. If you do want to pick it up, I'd love to see it. Other than that, though, that is everything I did have to talk about today. That is all the leaks, all the different things happening in the anime and Funko world. Obviously, this was a great time. I love making these kind of videos with you guys. Obviously, I will see you guys tomorrow with obviously more content. We did post the art or the little short today. Obviously, we'll have it up again tomorrow, and obviously a short of a drawing. So, lots of fun stuff. I do hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.